is the correct one. There we go. Here we are in the top right on Sanctuary 3 Ladder Edition. We do have Solar. In the bottom left, we do have Byun playing for Shopify Rebellion. I think Solar is not in a team right now. Who did go to Onsite Gaming? It wasn't Solar. He used to be there, but he's not right now. I think. Kind of want to see who's at Onsite Gaming. Is he back to Onsite Gaming? No. He was at Onsite Gaming, then Team Vitality, then Team Falcons. Now he's teamless right now. There's no one sponsoring him. Oh yeah, an Overlord moving through a slow zone, reducing its speed by more than 30%. Oh, it's so slow. I think that's the speed how Overlords should move all the time. I think we need to get that actually patched. I think that needs to happen. Don't you think so? Man, that looked very slow. That looked like Brute War fast-paced Overlord speed. Like where they have all these legs and they're like they're actually moving the legs, like they're kind of walking through the air, but it's just so slow. They like move the legs very fast, but they just don't move fast at all. Like they're like trying to walk on ice or something. They're just slipping all the time. Reaper expand here from Byun. Solar is gonna monitor the Reaper for a moment. Now this map you have these collapsible rocks to cut off paths. You can, by the way, move through an area without getting slowed down, if you rally correctly. I don't think I've seen too many games on this specific map yet. 6 links actually here on top. Forces an extractor here. This is kind of a funny spot, by the way. Like, these natural third bases are so close. From here to, like, you can see it, right? It's so close. It's this. That's like 2 hatcheries actually in worth of a size. If you could make hatcheries down there, of course. But yeah, this is like so close. If you want to keep this base alive, I guess Terran, if you want to keep that base alive, you make a siege tank over here and covers most of the base. You can even like throw his Hellions over here and they will shoot down 4 of the patches, I think. He's gonna snipe the creep tumor. You can get out. Yes, indeed. There's a lot of glowing going on here on this map. I wonder where that comes from. It's probably from these trees. Yeah, they seem to glow a lot. It could be fireflies, we don't know. Oh, he does not get that creep tumor, so finally Solar is going to be able to push that out a little bit. Behind this, Byun is going into that Hellion Banshee style. Still no third command center, so he does not do it like Nicorek did. Nicorek tried to play this very economic, but it opened up the economic world for Solar, honestly, because Solar was just able to take 6 bases or 7 bases or something behind that before 10 minutes. And that was around the moment where Nicorek hit 4 bases, so yeah, Solar really made the most of that, and he had a big army, and he had good tech. Like, I don't know, man, he just macroed up like a crazy god. If you leave that guy some space and don't pressure him, it's insane. Oh! Nice drone kills here. Reducing the count, the income. We do see a few links attempting a run by, but 3 Hellions are going to be more than enough. Gets a nice last shot there to clean out 3 of those. And yeah, 2 links are not a big threat. You can even kill them with SCVs if they decide to push in. Banshee is going to come in here. It's going to start to kill a few drones. Can you get some more here? Please, please. That's actually very, very many kills. Solar was totally not ready for this one. He's finally gonna have a spore here to push this Banshee away, but man, was that a lot of damage. And now it's in a good spot here. It still has a lot of cloak energy, 20 energy left, 20 seconds. Still, chill here. Maybe that's half seconds or something, I don't know. Just gotta kill a couple more drones even. Oh, Solar a bit too late there. But now Byun a bit too late. And the Banshee does fall, but 8 kills is basically what you want to have happen for a Banshee. I guess that only got 7 or something, but that was worth it. He has 1 more, of course, so can be fine. Oh, if you can get a good shot on drones there, unfortunately it does. I guess it's a decent one, 3 drones there. Loses a Hellion, so in total he kills 14 drones. That's a lot here. Imagine a world where he would be already up to 70 right now. That would be crazy. That would be the game we saw here against Nicorect. And now he's going into a Spire and a Baneling Nest. A Baneling Nest. And you will play a Muta style. Come on. That's great. 3 barracks so far for Byun. Going into that double upgrade style here, of course. So he will be able to add on a couple more barracks very soon. Still trying to pressure here. Just deny the drone for now. But only for a moment. Does he see it move in? Oh, he is gonna get it. Quite nice. It's the day of delays here for Solar. He's getting delayed so much on those 4th bases. Banshee coming in again. Is getting more kills here. Gets 1 only, but... And a cancel. He's actually going more aggressively in here. Overlord is gonna get sniped. The Banshee's gonna get killed. Oh no. It's gonna live. And then it dies. 8 mutas. It's not a crazy amount. He's not making an upgrade yet. We could see muta damage. Oh. Guys. Oh, finally. Oh my god. Oh, Solar! Sleeping on the opportunity. There was a moment where he could have gotten at least one of these medevacs. But he's just totally focused on counter-attacking with these mutas. He's going to go across the map as fast as possible. But there's already Marines in position here. Pre-stimmed, 1-1 is done. He snipes 1 SCV. Not sure where that was supposed to go. I guess to the 3rd base. There's nothing really at the 3rd base. The turret is going to finish nonetheless though. But he gets 4 SCVs. Not sure if that's worth skipping on medevac. It's a very difficult call, but it does provide him some scouting intel, so I guess that's that. And he can start to just harass a little bit. Oh, don't lose your mutas now. Just get this thing burning, but I think it's gonna get repaired, yeah. And there's gonna be a turret even next to it. Byun still sitting here on this high ground. And he wants to push into the heart of the Zerg. Solar, by the way, expanding into the bottom here. This base here did get denied. Both players are sitting on 3 bases. Oh, those aliens, they can never run away now. They do trade decently, I want to say. They do deal a lot of damage. If there was a fight now, it would be amazing, but unfortunately not. They are gonna have a chance to heal up a little bit. Queen's walking in just like that. And he will be able to shoot at this from downstairs. Double medevac, double pickup, mutas. Mutas are hunting, mutas are chasing. We do see a couple spores, but there's no creep in the main, so they're actually not in a good position here. And he's waiting for them to pick up, but Byun is not gonna do it. He's gonna even focus on the mutas. Let's kill 1 more muta here. We do see the +1 on the way now. It's almost finished actually, and there's more mutas on the way as well. 5th base on the way here. And Solar should probably mine this out. I guess it's a difficult base to take, because you can kill it from the high ground. But he's already taken this high ground, so eventually I want to take that one. Ooh, there's the meters, by the way. So he has like, I don't know, 15 meters or something. That was a good call, wasn't it? But he will lose an overlord over here to the left. It's a good scout though. It did provide its value there. And that's what the mutas want to see. They want to have that. They want to eat it. Gun again pushing through the center. I remember there is these small rocks that are making this a little bit more of a funnel or tunnel or whatever you want to call it. This choky area. And if you ever move banelings through that point, you're gonna have a very bad time. So Solar is gonna be on his toes that he does not go through that area. Nice Widowmine shot here, and a Thor behind that. But still, some good deny there on this production. He's replenishing the mutas that he's losing, but he's not really going much above that number. He's making like 3 more right now, which is gonna be 16 then. But yeah, he's mostly gonna sit around 15 meters-ish. And he will get the +2 though. And he has so many Banes, by the way. Like, literally. So many Banes. Oh, and he will catch this medevac drop. Yeah. That's a bad one. Oh. He will have to trade with the mutas though. So Byun found a decent position for himself. And first you want to clear this army here to the south. He can catch these marines stacked like this. Clumped up like that. That would be amazing. He doesn't get it though. He will kill these medevacs, but can he fight the army in the south here? Of course, he's gonna have a rough time now. He needs to have some Baneling connect. You cannot only fight this with Ling Bane with no Banes ever connecting. Oh, the queen got healed. But yeah, you need to be able to kill this. And you need to don't engage through that area. Don't engage through that area. Oh god, that was gross. So Solar does realize his mistake there and is turning around, but maybe a little bit late. I feel like that was definitely a better trade than he should have done there at the tail end, as you can see reflected here in the numbers. They are favoring Byun by not a small amount. Thor's here to tank these Banes, but Banes are not really falling for that. He does save one of the Thors. He's actually making more single-fire Thors. This is basically his push composition. Widowmine, Thor, Marine. The Thors against anything high HP. And of course against these mutas. I kind of actually don't think I've seen much the interaction of Thor against Ultralisk, but now he does do 2 attacks and it's not very slow actually. 0.9 is quite fast. And they deal 30 damage per attack. That means 2 attacks, that's 60 damage. It does get reduced twice by armor from the Ultralisk, so it's not too great, but they should be able to actually shoot down Ultras quite nicely. But yeah, if you just lose them, they're not gonna be able to help you out in the crucial moments. So no more Thors left here. For Byun, I think he's not making any more as well. Just going into Widowmine production from here on. A little bit sad to see that. I really like the Thors. I'm gonna bring in a medevac for some reason here to the north, just into the fodder. Byun is gonna spread out nicely here. Can he take a good fight though? He does for now. And Solar's gonna move a lot of his army, but that opens a position here on the bottom. Solar's trying to fight this with the mutas and some links only so he can defend the bottom side. But maybe he didn't correctly split his army. He's trying to buy some time here, but that might end up costing him... Ooh! Another base. Byun is moving in, but links are finally coming. But this is not the base I was talking about, was I? Because in the bottom everything's falling apart as well. Oh boy, even though Byun's army is starting to dry up here, he has dealt so much damage and he's gonna kill another base. There's gonna be an Ultralisk that's gonna morph over here. So that's gonna be kind of funny because he's gonna get flanked by an Ultra and 2 Mutas from behind. And Kindness Plating, that's gonna be done. There we go. But yeah, trading is looking amazing. I mean, look at the numbers. They don't lie. Who made up these false informations? Well, the game client did. 21,000 to 14,000. That is just a bit too much, I'm afraid. So yeah. Also remember these resources lost. I'm not actually sure if they do... Like these... Yeah, I guess they do reflect. No, they don't reflect the bailings spent, do they? I don't think so. No, they don't do. They don't reflect the bailings that are spent that actually attack and collide into an opponent. So you actually pay more, even, as the Zerg. Byun dropping over here. A lot of missile turrets there defending against the Mutas. Mutas not really doing too well, I feel like, on this map. Maybe this is not the correct map. Wow, that friendly fire was amazing though for Solar here. Gets a really good Widowmine hit on the army of Byun. Everything's kind of red in these medivacs. They are still gonna go for the offensive. Wouldn't be Byun, would it be? If he would go back here with that army. He's gonna pick up, go into the main. He's gonna unload again here. Solar's trying to retake the spaces, but Byun is just all over him right now. Now, if you can get rid of these medivacs eventually, it's gonna have a good time again, but the Ultras are even struggling to get into position here to punish this. Finally, he will be able to pick this all off. Even the medivacs are trying to boost away here. I like this decision. Can he make an escape though? He's trying to run and join up with his army, but again, walking through that slow zone is not going to do him any favors, and he will actually lose all of these medivacs to the Mutas. Now there's another base down here that Widowmine did shoot like an egg or an Ultralisk or something, and it did get killed now. Is Byun going to cut this off? I wonder where... Oh, it's going to be like this. I'm not sure if that's actually how you want to cut this one. I guess he just sets it up in case he needs to kill it. So you can just collapse it in a retreat. That's a very smart way of doing this as well. Ultralisks now coming in with some queen support here. We do see a few of them getting healed up. The Widowmine shots are going to be crazy though. That was really good. And most of the Ling Bane did get depleted with that Widowmine connection. The double Widowmine connection here. 27 workers already on this base. Solar struggling to find a place to mine safely from. Can Byun close this one out? He does have another starport here on the way right now for additional medivac and liberator production, but isn't really producing too many liberators yet. Turret is gonna get killed off. So this position is exposed now to the Mutas, but he does lose a base himself. So Solar is not in the best position here. Only on 2 mining bases at this point. Byun though, kind of the same, but this should favor the Terran. Another base does get sniped here for Solar. Very nice. Fungal though. Can he make something happen here? So many Widow Mines though. Oh my god. They still don't kill the Ultras. And if you don't kill it, you know what they say, if you don't kill it, it's still there. I think he lost all of the Mutas, did he? No, he still has 11. Where are they? Oh, they're down here. He's gonna find that medivac. That's quite nice for him. So Solar is on 1 mining base and this. If you call that a mining base, I don't know. But this is basically all of his income right now. So he needs to set up stuff. He has 70 drones, so he has enough for 3 bases. Oh, that's somewhere down here. There was a few changeling connections there. Nope. Oh, okay. And we do see the Mutas come in. The turrets are not ready yet. There's no planetary here. The Mutes did just get dropped. You really want to have that income. But the same goes for Solar. 40% of his economy is just under threat right now. He loses a quick 12 there, a quick dozen. Can he at least kill off the army? It's only going to be a Marauder left over. The Mutas are out of position again. Byun is struggling to find the meters. Now finally they have shown themselves here. Can he defend this position though? I think the answer is yes. He has a lot of reinforcements coming in there quite easily even. And if we take a look at the trading, we're still about 10,000 almost apart here for both players. More like 8,000, but it doesn't make a difference at 33 against 26, does it? Byun is just trading way too efficient here right now, and he doesn't even utilize any ghosts at all. Yeah, this is actually a very big concave here for Byun, but these blinding the Dark Swarm there assisting these Ultralisks. That one guy has literally, he was down to 1 HP, regenning now. It's finally up at 4. That guy is like the largest freaking paper Ultralisk I've ever seen. He cuts like crazy, but if he gets wet, he's gonna die, and he does indeed. All 3 Ultralisks do die like nothing because they're so low. Finally something with some health is coming online here. We don't really have that many queens left over, I feel like. It's only 2, so he can't really transfuse that much. He does have actually a lot of energy though, so those Ultras should have probably gone to these queens to get some first aids. Yeah, Byun is trying to pull Solar apart again here into the south side of the map. And meters are coming in though, but this is a big turret ring. It is kind of just slammed down like that, but... Oh, gets that command center. Not like it matters that much. There's still so many more command centers. Do you want to open the area for your melee opponent, really? He comes in now, I guess he doesn't want to be as clumped up. Oh, he snipes all of the infestors! With just a small handful of bio. It's gonna bring in another drop here to the south side. Can he kill off this base? That's basically the real last mining area. Oh, not sure if that was the correct move there, but he does cut off the path for this queen at least. We do have a little bit of a counterattack, as I said, a little bit. It is 2 Ultralisks, so you need to bring a lot of stuff to clean this out. But it is expensive if this just dies. It's definitely not worth it here. Man, that flock grew like crazy. We're at 23 now. He loses one, make it 22. He loses another one, make it 21. He loses another one, make it 20. Ooh, 16. That was more than one. He's just running through Widow minefields. Oh, he gets pulled into that one marine. For a second I thought Byun would turn and jump on him. Widow mine gets 60 kills in that one shot. That was actually a crazy connection, even though it didn't look like it. Nice fungus. Is it gonna be enough though? One more Widowman connection could do the trick here. We're gonna see a couple of them actually hit really home there. Byun has a big army pushing into the right side. It's gonna kill that mining base. He will lose one of his own orbitals, but that's gonna be fine. It was mostly mined out anyways. And thus that ultra attack. Oh, if he can kill all of these SCVs. Oh, he's gonna load them up. But he will not be able to defend the planetary against the ultras. But that was a great pickup there. I really like that one. Saving so many SCVs, look at that. Just making marines right now. Not gonna be able to kill many of these ultralisks with mass marine. And he will be able to come from behind here with the army that he used to pick off the base in the bottom right. And GG is gonna be called. What a game, man. Both players going down to below 100 minerals in the 25-minute mark is kind of crazy to see. Ooh. That was some great StarCraft. Okay. That was some great StarCraft. Love to see it. Okay. Let's jump into the next one. Let's set up this stuff. That's a 5 and 1-0 for Byun. In the top left we have Solar on Rainfall, and on the bottom right it is Byun. Finally we get some Terran music. Man, I've been waiting for this one. Okay. Listened enough to the track. Ooh, before Hatchery here for Solar. More of the standard build. Hatchery first just doesn't seem to cut it right now against Terran. Not every game, at least. Oh, that's cute. I actually didn't even see these guys. Those are the only ones though? Oh, there's two over here as well. You can only see one really. These guys you can see, like, what are they doing there? There's a big hole in between. They're guarding the bridges from below. You can see them just barely on the right. The bears, barely. Not intentional. Commands that are getting slammed down here by Byun. One Rex expand. Chakalaka boom. I feel like that SCV right now on patrol, man. The music going crazy. It's so funny. If you ever listen to the remastered track from StarCraft Brood War and how the guy that made the music actually intended it to be and how he quote-unquote improved it, it got way worse. So I am so happy that he had so many technical limitations at the time to actually create this original sound, and it happened to be the most amazing thing ever. Factory reactor. Where's the third base? There's a second gas, so we'll see that starport first. 111. I feel like this actually, like this patch, and I've been watching a lot of Byun games because he's one of the grindiest grinders. Like, he's one of the most sweatiest people on earth, probably grinding this game every freaking minute of his lifetime. It's insane, but I would have expected before this change went through that this person specifically here inside this Reaper suit, because it is him, that he would make way more 2-1-1 openings happen again here. Because that's kind of his forte, or what it used to be, right? The 2-1-1 into the crazy snowball effect. I feel like you can kind of go back to that strategy and it would be super strong. But he doesn't do it. He goes for a 1-1-1 opening most of the time, or like a triple barracks something something. But I rarely see a 2-1 from him. Like the one that he used with, he used those two builds, right? The 2-1-1 and Mass Reaper, triple barracks Reaper or something, to win BlizzCon. And then everything got nerfed. Like the worker start completely wrecked the build, and the Reaper got nerfed again into the ground, so he wasn't able to win anymore. And Ling is gonna get in here. Does not get damage done on the Hellion though. An armory. very, very fast here. We still are working with a 1-1-1. But he will... Oh, actually drop 16 Marines. Okay. That's what I said. I wanted to see a dropship, and I like this. I think it's a good play here. He's gonna try to clear out these links. He doesn't want to show too many. Oh my god, he doesn't see it. Slams down the third. So he's gonna go across now. Did he have hidden Hellions? Yeah. Oh, what? Okay, so he's gonna split this now. 4 over here, 3 over there. Oh, a Reaper. 8 Marines, a Medevac. This could be an easy kill, honestly, on Solar. Solar has no clue this is happening. He's making drones right now. There's the Hellbats. He finally sees the armory, I think. Yeah, there we go. He sees it now, and he's like, oh, paintings! But this is already where the armory push is starting here. The Hellbats are walking in. He has a lot of queens, though. That is kind of enough to just push this back. Banelings are about to finish up here, barely in time. What a big snap decision here for Solar, just instantly getting up 5 Banes. Most clutch moment for him, and as soon as Byun sees that, oh, you've got 7 queens around here, he even has like 9 or something. No, had 9. Did he lose a queen? No. They had like 8 queens or 7 queens standing over there, and then the Banelings behind. As ooh, you are ready. I can deal with that. It's so funny because in the early parts of the game, Zerg are moving around in queen groups from 2 to 3 to push away Hellions, Reapers and Banshees that are working on the creep. And then like this push comes in, right? And that's supposed to blindside you. It's supposed to get a leg up on you. And if you ever find 3 queens isolated somewhere, you can just jump on those and kill them. But if they are clumped like they were there and they have so high energy levels, it's really difficult to actually kill any of those. So Byun doesn't commit, which I like to see, and he's gonna pull back. He's gonna fall back, he's gonna save those guys. There's more dancing people down here. Still even has the Reaper. Did he lose a unit yet? Oh yeah, I guess that one Hellbat. No! One moment is all it takes sometimes. One moment. Yo, every queen gets to spit on this specific hatchery. That's kind of funny. Like everybody was around this, like pss, pss, pss. Spitting on that like crazy. The Banshee's not really finding too much value over there. We do see the drop killing that Spore Crawler, which could be nice, but actually Solar's instantly gonna replace that one. He doesn't want to deal with that shenanigan from Byun. Is of course not going into a Mutus style this game, so he's going for Hydras, and that means that Static D is going to be a little bit more important, especially against those air units like Medivacs. Is that a Goliath? Is that like, there's another Goliath? That is the scene from the AT Walkers or whatever from Star Wars, right? Where they kill the thing, destroy the walker, and then dance around it. Solo's pushing in right now, but he's fighting off creep mostly here. He's pulling back smartly. Still a difficult position for him to hold. We do see a attempted drop here. What was the early drop? The Reaper was still inside, but it does get shut down by that queen with the dart. Onto the Medevac, the last hit, yeah. Two Banshees are still scouting this area. They could actually go on this base. I guess you still have a transfuse ready, yeah, Solar, but you could have tried to kill the base even, as funny as it sounds. Yeah, the Spore's a little bit out of position because it's on drop defense. Ooh! Ooh! That Banshee did die fast. That's a lot of Hydras. He still probably wants to get, yeah, range attacks. There we go. Starts up immediately as I say it. Thank you so much. He sees probably, he was monitoring the Banshee as well. He's like, I have so many, I just had so many Hydras kill one Banshee. My Evo is not producing, so let's get range attack. Banshee coming in again here. It's gonna kill even a few more workers. Byun is gonna take this high ground as well. Can't believe how long that Banshee lived. Another army moving in here. This base is not very healthy. He can just click it down, which he should do, and then just pull out. Oh my god, his weapons are so slow. And we do have a counterattack right now into the SCV transfer. That's the perfect moment you're looking for here. As Solar, these SCVs are all kind of stacked up here, and he's eating so much damage right now. He's looking to transfer them to the third base there. Whew, that definitely didn't work out, Byun. And in the meantime, he's still trying to hold here in the front. He has a few tanks to help him out, but he's still not even done. There's a cleanup duty here at home. Most of the bio has been thinned out here, and only a few tanks do remain, even though they are trading well. It's just not going to be enough there. Oh! That was crazy, man. Is that the new pickup thing? I actually tried to use it, but I was too muscle memory dumb to actually get it correctly done. So I messed up my pickups as I usually do if it gets too hectic. But I think it's like the new pickup button, right? They should pick up so much. Which honestly, I don't think we should have in the game. It's maybe a tiny bit too strong. But it is there for every race. It just favors Terran the most, though. It's also okay for Protoss, but Terran just has so many units they put into dropships, it just favors Terran the most. Even though it might not be the strongest on Terran, it's gonna be, it does favor it the most because it is the most times being used, simply, and it does provide that bonus, basically. Yeah, I think that's it. Just fly over, hit the button, and everything gets picked up. Easy pickup button. He needs to lose a few units so he can actually start to produce the tank here. And there we go, it's gonna start now. As soon as he loses a bunch of his army here. This is looking pretty decent for Solar though. Solar is keeping on pushing in, and Byun is just having difficulty keeping Solar off his lawn. He's even knocked back now to 3 bases. He didn't set up these additional command centers yet. Tanks dying to lurkers is really what you're looking for here as Solar. And this game is going very, very well for our Korean Zerg player. And jump onto the planetary. He still has a bunch of lurkers who is going to try to trade against the army. Some Banes even do connect here. And now the planetary does fall as well. The lurkers do have their range upgrade. And yeah, behind that, Solar's just sitting comfortably at home. The most damage right now being done to the hatchery is by the consumes from the Vipers. He needs to be a little bit careful, he doesn't want to lose those bases, of course. I mean, you can't now any longer, but you can jump in with one Marine and finish it off if you want to. Oh, all of these command centers are getting shut down right now. GG is going to be called, and Solar does take map number 2 just like that. Just like that. What a gamer. I mean, I hope I have enough time to finish this series. It's best of 5, we're only in game number 3 now. And I only have like 30 minutes left. Those 2 guys have been just playing macro game after macro game here. It's like, what, we're like 40 minutes into this series or something, I think. There's only 1-1. Alright, up into the next one here. In the bottom right, we do have Solar on Eternity's Edge, and in the top left it is Byun. Byun spawning on the unfavorable position for the Terran. Hey, we do have those healing zones now, right? That do provide like the air blocker. Is it possible to make a map like this where they basically spawn super close to each other? Like the main bases are just next to each other, but we do have like a ground block and an air block. And like to the half of the map kind of situation, but there's paths on the ground where you can move through. That would be super messy, wouldn't it? It would completely mess with the AI and things would just move very, very badly, I think. But it would be kind of funny to see, honestly. I also am still waiting for a map where you have like a symmetry like this, right? And then you have like a bottom part of the map and the top part of the map. And you cannot literally move units from one part to the other. You have to utilize drops. You could do like a air block in between and only have your main base connect these for air units, right? For example, or have like a double ramp from your main base. So you can access both areas from your main, but you can't access one area from the other, right? I'm still waiting for like some kind of map like that. That would be really crazy. I want to see one of those, but yeah. Who knows? If we ever get one like that. Maybe I need to talk to someone about this. Any map makers in the chat? Oh yeah, we got the intro music right now. So, commands in the first year for Byun. Very greedy approach, even into a marine. But he does get the double gas, so let's gonna see the commands. It's like, Shibal. My hatchery was after the pool, so you get the advantage. Does have a couple of links come across the map, but they're not gonna do too much against that one marine from Byun. It's a Byun marine. Don't forget this. He usually likes to put them in a position like here, and then he makes a depot over here. He's actually actively chasing that one. Man, what a gamer. That micro. Oh, he's so happy about this. He's so happy about this. And Sola's like, yeah, you really got me. And then he just takes the third base at 3 minutes. Your Reaper, your micro is OP, and Byun is, yeah, I guess you're right. And Sola's like, SOS, please help me. And Byun is like, I guess SOS too, please help me, hehehe. So funny. It says SOF, so funny. SOF, so funny, funny, funny. Those Fs are basically Z on the keyboard, and those are like hehehe, I think. It's literally, so it's like, oh hehehe or ha ha ha. It's like laughter. Tech lab on the way here for the barracks. It's gonna swap that with the starport most likely. Gonna wall this finally. He's gonna try to wall first here on the low ground. Hope he eventually puts the depot down here. Oh, Byun says that Solas treats him like he's an idiot for the Ling move, and Byun says that he really wants to translate that. He was going to make a reactor. So he gave him the info he wanted for free. Okay, there we go. I think my translation was probably more accurate. So just take whichever you like. Alien's gonna rotate in now to the right side. They're not gonna find any active tumors right now. They are heavily guarded by those two queens. Byun doesn't actually have that many Hellions. He is making more though, and he is getting that Banshee production up and running as well. Apply the Pope, please finish. Finish, there we go. Actually, yeah, go into that Cloak Banshee 3 command center Hellion from the reactor and then into the additional barracks style. It's a mouthful. But it's basically that, yeah, reactor Hellion Banshee 111 into the 311 into the 511 into the 811 and then into the 821 and then into the 832. There's like so many things you can do with this, but yeah. It's just terror production things. Banshee moving in here is gonna snipe another drone. Very nice. Solar needs to get this defense going here. He has a few spores ready, but there's an exposed area. He's gonna bring over the spore, like the movement. Leia's about to finish up here. He is grabbing an additional couple gases. So we were up to 3 gases. That's going to be mostly for the upgrades. I wonder if he sticks to a melee composition. We kind of want to see a 4th hatchery rather soon then. May it be on a 4th base or a macro hatchery. So let's see what we're going to get here. Actually throwing down an additional gas. Oh, actually going up to 5 gas. He could go into a roach composition with this much gas, but he doesn't. Throws down a 4th hatchery here. There's the baning speed. Third base being taken here by Byun. A few SCVs at coffee break here right now. And now they have to split. One has to go mine, the other one has to make an armory. I wonder if they knew before and that's why they had the coffee break together. There we go, that's where the gas is gonna go to. It's gonna be that Hydra den. So again, Lingbane Hydra. It is a style that fits Solar very well. It seems like his Muta style is just not as good right now. Maybe in general it's not as good, maybe he just isn't as practiced in it recently. But his Lingbane Hydra, his Roach styles, they are so powerful. And he just knows how to utilize those very much. Oh, snipe some Banes. That's some good targeting there. He's gonna kill 2 and a drone. Lovely to see here. Byun is starting to push out. Gonna add the second factory here. He already has 5 barracks. What's this place? There's like a Protoss that sacrificed the Terran or something. Tanks being set up in a funny location here. Oh god, it's not so funny anymore. Oh, Solar's just gonna swallow this whole... Oh god, that was a terrible setback here for Byun. Very nice defended by Solar. A really lovely engagement there, jumping on the army just at the perfect moment. No pre-splitting ready yet, no tank set up to fire. Solar was just like, yup, there it is, let's get it, and he grabs it immediately. What an efficient trade. I want to see the numbers of this here, but yeah, actually Solar's almost ahead. It's like 50 minerals. That was such an efficient fight. Insane value there for our Zerg player. And he's playing the most inefficient composition in the game. Yeah, Terrans going from mech. Loving that efficiency. If you play Zerg, you can play the least efficient composition in the game. And you can do that willingly. Oh boy, I guess. He did have a shield with him. Oh man, he's leaving so many people behind today, Byun. Base number 4 is getting set up here. But Solar's already taken his 5th base. And I think he's looking to take a 6th somewhere. But there's no opening right now. Byun is pressuring the left side. He's culling the creep there. We do have the lair coming, sorry, the hive coming in, infestation pit is ready of course, and the lurker den is started as well, so he wants to go again into a lurker composition. I think it's a good, smart way to play against someone like Byun, who is not really going into that many ghost games right now. Even though he can definitely play that style, but it feels like whenever the ghost gets a little bit weaker, Byun is just going away from that unit. But there we go. As I said, he's already thrown down a Ghost Academy. I think he sniffed something out here. He might have had a scan, but no, actually didn't. Probably knows where this game is headed. Of course, as well from the last game, I think we did have lurkers, right? Yeah, we did have lurkers there. So he's anticipating some lurker play here. Ooh, that's only 5 minutes. It's not enough against so many wins. 2-2's done here for both players. And Byun's sickness strikes again. No damage up. And he's under pressure right now, so there might not be a damage upgrade for a while. He's gonna match the Zerg in Carapace. And he's gonna have the same Carapace upgrades. But that's it. Triple CC. Now he throws this down in the main base. I think I like 2 being in the main and 1 being somewhere around here or something, or around here to block something. I don't hate it though. I think playing these first ones pretty safe is a smart move. But eventually you need them to be in the way and have that additional choke point kind of being created there by your buildings. And those command centers, they just provide the most health for the structure size, kind of. So that's the most beefiest thing you can kind of put up there. Oh, and he does have an overload here for vision. He does see that actually. Even though he doesn't exactly see everything, he sees a lot. Oh, he snipes a medic. Oh. I mean, even if he doesn't die to, like, if he picks it up, he will still die in the air. There's the additional number 4 and 5 on the bases. So he does have already 3 factories, which is kind of stunning here to see. So that's going to be very helpful against the huge lurker army. A big tank count, of course. And he's going into his ghost count as well at this point. Finally, he starts the weapon. That's only about half an upgrade behind, maybe a third. Around something along those lines. So Medivac is gonna survive here for now. Kills a couple of drones there. Adaptive Talents is gonna be finishing very soon. We do see the gold base being taken here for Solar. He's grown into the bottom side of the area, and the top side is still there for grabs, but it is kind of he's starting to reach out a little bit far. So Byun might be able to play a little bit whack-a-mole here very soon and kill these fringe bases from Solar. I don't think you can defend all of them, especially there's no creep here right now. And Byun has been doing a good job culling that creep, I think. I really want to have the creep tumors killed actually added into the units lost report, because I think it's an important, even though it's like an energy thing, right? It's still an important thing to count, because like that's value. I mean, it's only energy, but you are taking map control, kind of, I guess, away from the Zerg. Oh, that's a decent connection there on that Baneling. Another Bane does get an okay connection here, but in the end, some more reinforcements coming in. And that is gonna be it for that army down there. Let's see in the north here, can Byun save this area? He has still that one tank, which he's gonna expose for now. He wants to keep that command center alive. The CVs are running, but oh, there was a good connect there by 2 flanking Banelings. He needs to bring back the army. He's kind of pushing in the south here. And this is still burning. He's killing the production right now. If he shuts down the Ghost Academy as well, he kills 2 factories and the Ghost Academy. You need to remake those. There's no way around that one. Solar is actually looking very good right now on this map. And Byun is struggling to get past 5 bases here. Trying to play a defensive style, but he can't even seem to defend these bases. He's not making this costly enough. He's lacking the tank production right now, even though this is a very, very questionable attack right now here from Solar. It's still enough in the sense. He does kill the base, there's another one, so it's not the end of the world, but Byun, I mean, there was a point at this game where this was completely filled up with buildings and production facilities and whatnot. And now there's creep. Oh, these guys did walk back home, man. They don't need the ride. We need to put a planetary up here, but right now he can still lift this one, so that's gonna be a good one. I actually try to move it into an orbital. Let's see if he goes for the orbital again. He just makes an SUV. Okay, so you can abduct those again. Lift it. Oh, the Bane's crashing into that biome. Having a good time right now. There's so many floating things for Byun. Kind of insane. He still has these, so he has a lot of mules which he also can use. There's that lurker. And finally we do see some things just being there to get in the way. Oh, that Hydra cluster might be able to snipe this base here. I don't think so though. Byun is still in position. If he can somehow get rid of these Banes. Trying to focus them down with the tanks, but then the Hydras are just shooting down everything else. Oh, the Banes. Oh, there was so much damage there to these SUVs. I mean, he has so many commands, you can realistically probably kill about, make about 10 at a time. Because of how many orbitals? 9, he even has more than that. 9 orbitals, 1 planetary and 1 normal commands, and there's 11 workers at a time if he wants to. He needs to repair this one. He repairs it. GG is gonna be called though. Byun just simply doesn't have enough. He doesn't manage to muster a defense, and so far we're looking at a 2-1 situation here. And the issue is I'm starting to run out of time. And that is very painful right now. I don't think I can finish the series yet. Probably later today. But like, yeah. Gonna jump into the next map though. So we're looking at a 2-1 for Solar right now. Let's see how long we can make this happen. Yeah. So in the top right of Old Sun Temple we do have Solar. In the top left it is Byun. 4-player map here. Love to see it back in the game. And I wonder, there have been so many opinions about how bad 4-player map games, 4-player maps are, and how everybody hates them and nobody wants to see them, and now we do have 3 or 4 or something in the map pool, and it's one of the best things that could have ever happened to the meta, because it completely picks the meta apart. It's not just the way people build out their strategies, it's also the way how the maps are shaped and how you can move around and what new opportunities arise. So I just love it. We have basically a 2-player meta and a 4-player meta at this point, like spawning or map wise. It's like a different kind of meta evolving at the same time, and that's just fresh to see, because you won't see the frickin' Banshee Hellion every game into the 3cc. I think still most of the time, but you don't have to. Like, you can do other things on 4-player maps. For example, CC first. Can still be Hellion Banshee, of course, but yeah. It's just too good, right? I just wanted to see something more, you know, diverse here. I'm also holding my breath to see the first cannon rush again in this iteration of the game, like by a professional in a professional match. In like a little bit of a larger tournament, not the cup. So Solar does find his opponent, by the way, and I don't think Byun has seen that Overlord, so he has no idea where his opponent is. Solar got lucky. He scouted him on the first hit. So he can actually adjust the second Overlord, which is going to be so helpful. You could probably put it over here to have a little bit of an overview. I'm just going to put it just in the middle down there for now. I'm going to check again without being seen here. I just check that factory timing. So also going for a very fast third base here. Now he scouts for the Overlord. Is he gonna see it? Oh, he actually finds it. Oh, that's crazy. I think you should know now. Your opponent is top right because of just the position of the Overlord. Man, Byun with the nose. Finds that one. That's a crazy find. He's actually gonna put the Marine on patrol, I think, here. In case that Overlord decides to move in a little bit and take a peek. Because there's no Reaper in this one. It doesn't really get much done here. This time, for a second I thought it's only going to be one engineer bay, but that's the second one already coming in. He's gonna swap around to bring in a second reactor here. What is he making with that starport? Oh, he made a Liberator. Okay, there we go. I was waiting for this one, actually. I was thinking about this for a while, if I say it, but then I look stupid if it doesn't happen and it's gonna be Banshee again. But yeah, I really like these Liberator openings just because you're not putting yourself so much into... Like, Cloak Banshee is such an investment. A Liberator is a lot cheaper and it does provide you different kind of value. Then the Banshee, of course, is not as good, but hey, a Liberator can still do some nice harassment. It can fly around, it can kill Overlords. Yes, I know. Technically only, but hey, it can still. Especially in a 4-player map, if you have like the whole map and there's an Overlord somewhere like very weird, you can just kill it. You can kind of deny a position over here, for example. You could deny that. Oh, he's gonna kill that Overlord. And try to move it into the correct location. He sees the drone, he can't just snipe it, but yeah. He could deny this, for example. If he sees this being mined, which unfortunately doesn't, he could deny that with the Liberator. That would be kind of cool. Oh, he sees the creep tumor. He's gonna kill that one. Oh, he does see the drone, so he sees it's starting to be mined out here. Needs to be careful though. Don't want to get caught there. Let's get another drone with that Liberator or two. The Queen actually a little bit too close there. Oh, he's gonna re-siege. He's gonna get another shot. Oh, he's gonna get another one. Very bad Queen movement here from Solar. Messed that up a little bit. Byun is gonna get that kill. And ooh, if he can get a couple good shots here, he's on a very good location there already for these Hellions. Just straight decent there. And that's a big group of drones just transferring there right now, because he killed a second queen, by the way, because Solar's messing up the positioning there. This Liberator has 4 kills, that's 2 drones and 2 queens. Can he get another queen? I can't believe it. Okay, so ooh, he almost runs into the circle. He gets another hit off. Are you kidding me? Are you gonna mule this guy now? No, he dies. What a good Liberator here. That was crazy. Kills 2 queens here. And a bunch of drones. And a nice bunch of timing, like a lot of time. You saw the drones, they went this way. They went from here, to here, to here, to this. Then they mined through that, and they walked back here. What the F, man? That's like a tour around frickin' India. That takes weeks. Marine drop coming in here. Not gonna be able to find much. Solar in position there, but the creep is exposed on the north side because of that. And Byun is gonna pull the trigger here as well. He has a few Widow Mines, no drilling claws yet though. Probably get that with the next factory here, which is going to be produced right now. Oh, yeah, unfortunately does unburrow in the worst moment there. Slowbane's coming in there. But on creep, they're not that slow actually. Needs to be a little bit careful. Byun is kind of low. Oh, he doesn't pick up on the second medevac in time. So he bleeds out a bunch of Marines. I think trading in general was okay for Solar, it wasn't terrible. Byun got a few drones, which should be okay for him as well. So yeah. I still don't like, it's probably a little bit of a failure from the Terran's perspective though, because he just didn't trade very well there. A few micro mistakes, and sometimes that's all you need in this volatile matchup. On the other side, we do still have the Widowman production going on. He's actually hard committing to this. He's already going into the vehicle plating. That means his medevacs and stuff is also going to be stronger. He's going into drilling claws now, so no tanks here. It's going to be a fast-paced style. We do see the Hydraling Bane though, which should be technically on paper very good against this drilling claw style, but he needs to keep on top of having observers or overseers with his army, or he's not going to have a bad time even running through minefields with the Hydras. Oh, can he get the snipe? Yes, he does. Very well done here by Byun. A bit unfortunate for Solar. Quite late infestation pit this game, I have to say. We are already about at 10 minutes here, and the infestation pit is just starting right now, so Hive is quite far away. 2 upgrades are going to finish now. This is the moment where you kind of want to have the Hive have done, ideally. Usually it isn't like ideal in that sense, so... But you usually already have the Hive on the way at this point. And he hasn't even started the Hive, he hasn't even finished the infestation pit at this point. So he's a little bit slow on that, but Byun is going to give him a grace period, because he's again gonna start his armor upgrade first. Can that guy please reverse the buttons he's using for armor and for damage? So he can make damage first and then armor. This is like a how do you say, if you put a weight on your own shoulders, self-imposed handicap, where he's like, I need to go armor every game against Solar or something, I don't know. I see this so many times for him, but he snipes so many queens here right now. Doesn't even matter if he has +3 armor or +3 weapons, he's just gonna mow through those. Still has the double drop available here in the bottom. Needs to be careful though, there's a lot of Link Bane around, sharking for that and trying to hit it. Coming in again, we can snipe the queens! Oh man, Solar's bleeding so many units here. This game is not going at all the way he wants it to, but sometimes one Baneling is all you need. A Baneling and a Dream didn't happen though. Some good mind drags here from Solar, actually. Nice diffuses there. Only bleeding a very few units there. Against those mines, not granting that big mine shot. Oh, the Spore's playing hero here, and it's gonna get both medevacs actually before it dies, so very nice by the Spore. And Solar did take this base, which is literally next to Byun's base, like they share a mining wall, mineral wall. Oh. mind. It's gonna hit this cluster of links here. Can you get one good shot? Sometimes that's all you need here. This army is a little bit stuck there behind the mineral wall. Trying to come down now. Only Hydras remain here. It's gonna get focused down. One Widowmine even connecting, killing 3 of those on the retreat. That was expensive. There are no tanks here, but the drilling core and Widowmines are just doing fine enough. We do have all that bio here shooting down these links. Links are streaming through those kind of narrow corridors and just not finding the engage they want. And on top of that, all of the Bane links have been depleted, so nothing left here. A couple of links sneaking in, killing a few additional SCVs there in a natural. But Byun is just pushing into the bottom side. He's like, man, yeah, we can just do this here. He's probably gonna mine this out as well here with an SCV right now. And in the meantime, he's pushing into that position, which is so close to his own third base that it might as well be his own home. But take it out, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And he's even gonna trade quite decently against these Banelings. Now finally we do have Lurkers, the first transition point here. That's actually gonna make a big difference. But maybe Yami is just a little bit too strong right now for Byun. He has a very good engagement. And all of the Lurkers do go down. The last one is gonna fall as well. GG is gonna be called and Byun does take the game. GG is gonna be called into this game. It's gonna be the last map between Solar and Byun here of the Pigosaur 87, I wanna say. Maybe 88. In the bottom left, it is Solar of Russia. And in the bottom right, we do have Byun. Of course, completely new openings here. Everybody needs to kind of reconfigure how they want to play this. There's a lot more cheeses. Drone kills, worker kills do a lot more, matter a lot more in the early game. And you can punish really heavily greedy play. Like severely. Kind of insane. But so far no proxies, no 8 pool, 9 pool, 10 pool shenanigans. We've seen kind of everything already, but yeah. I guess we haven't seen enough yet though. There's so much to be discovered. So first of all, we're gonna see a 15 pool here from Solar. And Byun is just going with the normal Rex expand, it seems to be. The issue is, if you do not get this pool before the hatchery, and you run into proxy barracks, you will just die. There's no way around that apparently right now, so if you happen to get in that game where you get proxied after you hatch first, you're just gonna be in a bad spot, like really bad spot apparently. There's like a pretty big timing window. Like I can just basically smite on your drones with the Reapers. But this is gonna be a regular expand build here from Byun. It's gonna throw down a Reaper. And of course the command center. There's the hatchery and then the gas afterwards from Solar. So Zerg builds seem to have actually changed the most out of all the races as of yet. Especially the standard openings. Only one Reaper is gonna be the game here for Byun. Is gonna send it across the map. Wants to do some scouting into it, of course. But I think there's like potential for Baneling busts again and stuff like those, right? It's gonna be just way more difficult to kind of recover from any all-in just because your worker count is so low. Like the snowball of the economy hasn't happened when these attacks do hit sometimes. Alright, so Byun's just gonna do Byun things here with the Reapers, just gonna be a little bit annoying. Some scouting instead, of course, saw that base. He scouted for the third, didn't find it, and we're gonna take the third here in the north. Or Solar, so Byun might find that now with the Reaper going there over next. Overlord is getting chased out by the Marine. Reaper's gonna find the Queen there and see the double Overlord. I did not check for the base yet in the north. It might be a little bit of an early base here. Not exactly sure. He wants to go for the Reaper. Sorry, for the Tumor Snipe first. Not gonna scoot by here. I guess now he's gonna come back and confirm the space. It's a very important confirm. And he will pull back the Reaper. On the other side, we do see more Marines being introduced. Double Reactor Hellion and a kind of hidden starport. The Overlord might be able to see that, but it's actually, like, this map has a surprising big main base. It's not that easy to scout. And we will see a Liberator. I was kind of expecting a Medivac to drop in the Hellions from this location into the main base. It's a very dangerous elevating area. But he can just use the Hellions in the front with Reaper paired up. See Stim here, by the way, any moment. And then get something done with that. Liberator. Back end of that. Okay, he will shoo away the Overlord for now. Overlord is trying to get into a good spot, but there is none over his current location. Hellions are trying to find any drones here, but none are in range yet, so needs to pull out again. See the Liberator here on the way now. Okay, can Solar see this? I don't think he's gonna see that at all. Oh, the Lynx might just catch a glimpse of it. Oh, they don't. Oh my god, it's barely hidden. Hidden in plain sight. Oh man, it's like really hidden in plain sight. I think if he goes down now, he's gonna find it. Oh, and he doesn't. Okay, so he goes to the top still. There's the Hellions moving out, Solar's moving in, he's leading with a Link, but there's already a wall completed, so you can't really do anything. He's gonna find one SCV, but he's wondering, hey, wait, where are the Hellions? They need to be out on the map, right? I need to pull back my Queens, and that's already when they hit at the front door here. Queens are gonna try to shoot them away, so he's gathering up the Queens. You can see even Overlord's joining from the wind. No, he's actually gathering up the Queens, and they're kind of in the north. Hellions are gonna attempt to run by into the main base, sorry, into the natural base, but that's when the Liberator's gonna join in the fun here. And everything has been revealed. He does catch all of the Hellions. That's quite brutal there from Byun. Really good catch by Solar, and that Liberator is only denying some mining time. Is not really getting any value, like, beyond that. It is going very low. It's actually gonna get killed off here. Wow, by that Queen. 3-point shot there. That was a terrible trade for Byun. There was like a frickin' donation. He went over to Solar Stream, he opened up his own bank account, and he was like, here Solar, take $1,000. You can have it. I don't want anything back, you can just have it. I don't know, have some barbecue. Have some fun tonight. Man, that was a waste. So that was such a waste that Byun is actually in a really tough spot right now, and he threw away all of his map presence in the early game and early parts of the mid game for a potential amount of damage. He did literally get nothing done. He killed 11 Lynx, it's nothing. And he lost all of his map presence. Now that means Solar can he could just throw up 2 bases right now. And there would be no way that Byun could ever contest those. They would go up, he could push out the creep in front of those and just chill around, and there's nothing that Byun could do about this. And that's exactly what Solar's gonna do. He's gonna take the gold base here immediately. Took him a little bit to get to that point where the realization is like, wait, actually, you don't have anything, do you? Like, all of your marine count is not up there yet. He's still working on the upgrades. So Solar should be able to get out of these bases, even though the creep is not proceeding as... yeah, finally, there we go. Not proceeding as much as I would like to see. Solar's catching on to these issues here that are happening with Byun's army and Byun's position in this game. So Byun has the first drop out on the map here. Of course, it's always a little bit of a nuisance for the Zerg. Solar needs to be a little bit wary of that, but he has enough units. It's not like he's missing something. That was some superb baiting targeting here from Byun, and we will see a muted play actually. He went into the spy, but I was wondering if he's actually going to utilize that. So he's going up to 10 mutants, that's a bunch. He has already 85 drones. Like, Solar is kind of where he wants to be. He's grabbing that gold base as well, some nice target fire on those veins. Those marines just don't die. But yeah, like Solar also has 1-1. Oh! 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 And it gets away. That was very close. Infestation pit on the way now as well. We do have these 10 meters now, 11 meters even hatching. And that's gonna be a formidable harassment force that Byun needs to be able to deal with. And he has like no idea that this is happening. He has no turrets. He has no defenses, no widow mines. He doesn't even have marines in the base. Everything's kind of in the front here. So these meters are gonna come in and they're gonna completely uncontested. Yeah, GG here already called from Byun because he would lose a full mineral line to this one. And thus, Solar takes the series. Wow, that was a very anticlimactic ending there, but I guess Byun just kind of threw it away into the game into Solar's hands there. Definitely not what I was expecting. Byun the GOAT. Damn. I did try to hit the freaking break on the commercials, but it still went off. Damn it. I think that's gotta be it for today though, unfortunately. I don't have the time to finish the last map of this game, of the series. It's so unfortunate. I don't think I have the time. No. So that's gonna be it for today. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you Dan again for the raid. And I hope you had a good one. I definitely did. So just gonna see who we can rate. And make sure to follow me on YouTube. The link's down there. I can post them actually. I'm gonna post them. You're just gonna click yes, follow. Right, guys, here and here. I know you all follow all of those already. And then this one. Oh no, this one. Oh, come on. What? There you go. Thank you so much also following on Twitch. Make sure to subscribe all of these channels. Like all the content you can. Just hit that button with the heart. It's a nice button. You know it. And put in the comments what you want. We can talk about politics. We can talk about, I don't know. We can talk about balance. We can talk about worker starts. We can talk about professional gaming. We can talk about, as I said, politics. We can talk about rainbows if you want to. Just pick a topic. Put it down there. It doesn't matter. Just get that friction going. Thank you everybody for the support and hope to see you again next week.